All right, what's going up? What's going on, guys? It's been a while. Welcome back. Here we are. This is my main. It's been a while since I've uploaded. I've made a lot of progress. I've been working on combat tasks. I got all my quests completed, achievement diaries completed. We've been clogging. My big goal right now is working towards Grandmaster, but in order to do that, I feel like I need to get, the Twisted Bow, the Scythe, the Shadow. I don't exactly have all those. My bank's at 1.74 bill right now. We just recently remaxed. The first time I ever maxed was like, almost a year and a half, 2 years ago now, and I butchered the recording. Accidentally got maxed by doing Dagonoth Kings that I forgot had as a Slayer task. But yeah, we've just been working on making money, doing a lot of PVM, doing a lot of bosses. Looking at my bank, this is my main tab, tools and whatnot, runes and teleports. We got all of our range gear, our big gear tab. I'm proud of this tab. We actually have our Infernal Cape now. We have our quiver. We've got Avernic Treads, which I got from Doom. And the first time I ever did Wave 5, and I just decided to keep them. So really the main upgrades we need, there's a few side grades we can get, but the main upgrade we need is the Twisted Bow. We need the big boys, the Scythe, the Shadow. So that's what we're working towards. I've been doing a lot of raiding and a lot of Doom to try to get there, and get some good drops. We have our skilling outfits and skill capes, resource tab, farming tab, random junk, random collection stuff, and then we have our loot tab. Another 34 mil we can get right now if we wanted to, and then we have our potion and food tab. Nothing too crazy. Looking at our combat tasks, we are getting pretty close. We're not really, we're not that close to master. We're at the elite tier right now. Still a lot of progress to be made. I can even like I haven't done Shelbang Griffin yet. Little things like that we can get done. I've greenlogged a ton of bosses. There's still a few that I haven't even done. I haven't done Leviathan, haven't done Nex, no Nightmare. And those are the main ones I haven't really touched yet. And Theater of Blood. I've been working on a lot of other things along the way of trying to make money and trying to reach our goals. So I'm excited to start recording again, start getting back on this account and making some good progress. Another little project I'm going to be working on is actually my Ironman account. I've been working on this guy on the side, not really doing anything too crazy. We're not like min-maxing too much. I've just been slowly building up this account. I think we're just now entering mid-game. I have my Barrows gloves. I've done quite a few quests. Been working on a lot of things on the side. I absolutely love the Iron Man game mode. I love the way it plays. Pretty good bank so far. Um, got a few goals we're working on right now. We got our Barrows gloves. We got our Helmet Nezanon. Gonna be getting the Dragon Defender soon. Zombie Axe. All those good things. We have our resource tab. We got a ton of logs for Burnhouse runs, ton of logs for planks in the future. We got some big grinds coming up on the horizon. We got our farming tab. I've been definitely working on like long-term items that I know are going to help me. So I have like my log basket, I have the fish barrel, I have a lot of skilling outfits, and I got full graceful, just little things that I know I'm definitely going to need. So those are grinds I've been kind of hustling on. Little loot tab, square shields I have for a little bit of money when I need it. So yeah, not the greatest, but we're definitely gonna continue to make progress on this account as well. And I'm gonna kind of keep track of both accounts in the same video and just show what we've been working on. Definitely not gonna post too often, not gonna go crazy, but I am excited to share my progress. And I really enjoy playing my Iron Man mode, and I'm really having a good time trying to make money on my main and progress that account as well. Some future grinds we're gonna be working on. We're gonna be heading. We're gonna be actually finishing our pest control gear. I just wanted to get all this knocked out and out of the way. It's a good time to train strength. So 250 more points, and I'll be able to buy all the melee, well, all the Void Knight sets that I'll need for the future. And then once we finish that up, we're gonna have the Guardians of the Rift. I want to get a bunch of runes so I can go to the Mage Training Arena, and then we're gonna get our Infinity Boots. Maybe the Master Wand, and definitely Bones to Peaches. And then from there, we're probably going to start working on crafting because I'm going to do Lunar Diplomacy once I get 65 magic. And then we'll work on crafting. And once I have Super Glass to make, it should help crafting a lot. I've been farming up some big seaweed. I have to get some sand, but that shouldn't really be too much of a problem. We're at 2.5k sand right now, but we do have almost 1.6k giant seaweed, so making a lot of good progress there. But yeah, overall, I'm excited to work on both of these accounts and just, slowly make progress, and get, and have some fun along the way. And like I said, we're gonna be bouncing between both accounts. I think that's gonna be cool. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, I definitely love playing both accounts. Whether I'm doing something on my main or doing something on my iron, I'm usually progressing both, one way or another. But the main goal on this account is to just make money, buy all the best gear in the game. This is like my forever main, and the other account is like my forever Iron Man. So I'm just trying to, I plan on playing this game for, a long time. Who knows? And I just want to continue to, progress. And, for a main, I don't buy bonds and like actually waste I don't use my real life money to like buy in-game money. I earn everything. Um, some things I want to show you. So when I did the Inferno, it's actually pretty cool. Well, doing the Coliseum was great. Actually, doing the Coliseum made me crash out. It was probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in the game. I know it's a lot. It's pretty easy for some people, but for me, I really I started struggling on the waves. Towards the end, I would always like get KO'd or something. But I eventually got my quiver, which was amazing. It took me probably over 100 tries, give or take. The Inferno for me, I actually did the Inferno after, the Coliseum. And the Inferno for me actually came a lot easier once I did the Coliseum. Um, Oh, there it is. It's green logged. Yeah, so actually first KC got my first Inferno Cape and got my first pet. So how freaking cool. We do have quite a few pets. We have Cerberus, we have the Zemi pet, we have Skodos, um we have Zuck, we have Prime, we have, the Nid, we have Butch, and we have Beef. And I actually have two soup pets, which is kind of exciting. Let's see. Skilling pets, it's crazy. 20 mil woodcutting XP, no skilling pet. 14 mil mining XP, no skilling pet, which is, fine. Not the biggest deal. Something else I'm proud of. We have actually green logged Araxor too, which is pretty cool. 937 kills. So I can get my white Rancor amulet. I just have to make the, Araxor Slayer helmet. I just don't have enough points. So with that being said, definitely excited for the future. Excited to one day get my hands on a twisted bow because that is the big goal right now. I've been working on raids a lot. Uh, I'm trying to get better at soloing cock, so that's actually what I'm practicing right now. I've done a lot of Theater of Blood. Oh, sorry, I do this every time. I've done Theater of Blood. I know how to do it. I just haven't. I don't have a lot of like KC there, and I've done a lot of TOA. So I've done a lot of solos, mostly experts, mostly solos. Got a few good purples in my name, but nothing just, to write home about. Nothing that's gonna get me a TiVo yet. So we're gonna keep cracking at those goals, and I'm excited.